DTCC confirms everything will be tokenized, digitized, if you will. And this is a quick 1-minute video, but this is coming straight from DTCC. Now, what's DTCC? A lot of people don't know these things. I think that's maybe why I'm a little more excited about some of this stuff than most people, because I do understand what all these things mean. I know what BlackRock means to the global financial system. I know what DTCC is. I know what the BIS is, what the IMF's impact is in some ways. I understand what the SEC and the CFTC does. I understand the impact of a lot of the things that we're hearing or that I talk about, because when I talk about these things, I can make like at least 20 different connections immediately in my mind. So I'm going to help describe a little bit of this to you so you can understand what DTCC is. It stands for the Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation. It is the central post-trade market infrastructure for the U.S. and much of the global financial system. Essentially, the back office plumbing. Okay? So this is kind of what it does. It says when you buy or sell a stock or a bond on an exchange, New York Stock Exchange, for instance, or the NASDAQ, the actual exchange only handles the matching of a buyer and a seller. That's what it does. The DTCC then steps in for the post-trade work. So clearing, it verifies and matches trade details, calculates net obligations. So instead of thousands of individual transfers, it nets everything. Okay, down dramatically, often reducing obligations by 88 to 99%. Then it settles, the settlement part. It ensures the buyer gets the securities and the seller gets the money, usually in T+1 or T+2. That means transaction, the day you make the transaction, plus 1 day or plus 2 days. That's the beauty of XRP, guys. It's T+0. It can happen in 3 to 5 seconds. See, this is drag time right here. That's a day or two later, it actually settles. With digital assets like XRP, it settles in 3 to 5 seconds. That's money. Time is money. Okay, so it says it also has custody and asset servicing. It holds securities in electronic book entry form. Almost nothing is in physical certificates anymore, and handles dividends, corporate actions, etc. That's why digitizing these things is important. Verifiable ownership. All right, then it goes on to risk management. It acts as a central counterparty to guarantee trades even if one party defaults. That's not bad, a little insurance there. And then it also has data and reporting. It provides trade reporting, derivatives, repositories, and analytics information, right? So in short, it removes some friction. So then it's, let me see here. Okay, I don't really need to know any of this stuff here. The scale. It processes about